Today we're out here at Canyon Motocross Park in Peoria, Arizona, and we got a straightaway here with a little bit of a 90-degree sweeping turn. The tricky thing is you have this little 90-degree left-hand turn right before the tabletop, and this is where most people do their braking, is right here at the apex. And what happens is we get these big kind of rolling bumps, but they're also a little bit sharp like a braking bump. So what I want you to do, Jared, is on your approach, you want to set up all the way wide up against that berm coming into the turn, and you want to be standing up in your attack position, weight back a little bit, and right before we get to the apex, we're going to kind of like cut back early and make an early apex sooner than what the rest of the riders are doing, and go from the extreme outside line across where we are right here, across these rollers, and go to the extreme inside coming out. And that way we're not hitting the biggest part of the bumps right at the apex, because anytime there's a big bump, you don't want your bike to be leaned over right as you're hitting the bump. You want it to be like as straight as possible, obviously, so your suspension works properly. And the reason for that is just to keep our back wheel on the ground and accelerate off the tabletop with more speed. Where if we were to wheelie from where we're sitting, drop into that bump, you could jump off of it, but then you end up jumping and landing right at the takeoff and not having good speed for the tabletop. What I want to try is accelerating hard from where we are now, picking our wheel up and letting our back wheel come off that second roller, but still staying on the gas hard, weight back, pulling back with our knees, keeping our front wheel up all the way over that bigger bump, and then setting it down and throwing our weight back again and accelerating for the tabletop, bringing yourself neutral for the jump, you know. Always got to remember to bring yourself neutral to the attack position before the jump. The other line that you could do is more the outside line. The thing that I don't like about the outside line is it's a little bit further distance, but also you're making your turn right before the takeoff of the tabletop, so you're forced to lean when you hit that bump. And the other thing is when you do that jump, we have a tight right-hand turn on the other side of it. So if you're all the way right on this part of the track, you're not setting yourself up good for the next section. So we always got to be thinking about setting ourselves up for the next section. So squaring this up early, coming across these bumps, light with the front wheel up, keeping our back wheel on the ground, good acceleration. We're going to hit the table in the middle, and that's going to set us up nicely to dive to that inside line after this.